Guys, this is Rosemary, and I have a visitor with me today. Y'all want to know who it is? We're having coffee talk. There she is. Say hello.
Hi, guys.
Can you see her face?
There she is. There I am.
So am I short, tall, what? I'm always asking. I need to ask.
You're just perfect. You are just perfect, Mama.
So we're going to get to talking, and we are going to answer some questions here in a minute. LJB has a question for you, because you're a lap bander, and she just had a lap band.
Okay.
And she's taking in too much air. She has a lot of bubbles and stuff that happens, and I was telling her that happens with gastric bypass too. But she wants any information that you could give her that you could remember that you were having issues with at the beginning.
Okay. Did I tell them who I was? Did we tell them who I
No.
was?
Tell them.
For those of you guys that are not familiar, my name is Mila, and my channel is mmag16, so that's MMAGZ16, and I am a lap band patient. And so I'm 6 months post-op. I'm actually on week 27 right now. And let me see. So what was the question? She has air bubbles. I think that's really common in the beginning. I think it's just your body getting adjusted to everything that's going on. Just when she drinks, she just has to go really slow to not take air in. Try to stay away from straws.
I told her the sippy cup would help.
Yeah.
And not really like that. Just let the sippy cup give you what?
Just drain in your mouth. Yeah, that's going to help. A lot of it is just a part of what it is. It's just the natural gases that come apart, with it. So it's just a matter of just kind of waiting it out and getting through. And
the next question that I'm going to ask for you is, what foods did you go to right after your liquids?
I did puddings. I did puddings and cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, all of the staples. I stuck to a lot of the staples, the mushies. I
was telling her today, because we were talking, and I was telling her that for me the best thing that I could say to anybody is start with the high protein ones, like your Greek yogurt, your cottage cheese, something that's going to give you money. What is it, buck for your money or whatever it's called? Because yeah, you can have mashed potatoes. Yes, you can have malted meal. Yes, you can have grits. But then calories come with that. And carbs only tend to want more. You're going to want more after you have that. And that's going to cause an issue later. And so I would just, suggest high protein.
Yeah, I would too. When I first was banded, I had a nurse assigned to me. And so I had a nurse call me almost weekly.
Wow.
And I was assigned for 6 months post-op, and so what they told me was that you could do mashed potatoes, you could do all of that, but in the long run it wasn't good for you because of the calories. And so if you're looking for the consistency,
see, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah. No, if you're looking for the consistency of mashed potatoes, definitely stick to cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, things that like you said, that have high protein and that are going to sustain you, because mashed potatoes is not going to sustain you, and it's just going to make you feel heavy, because potatoes are really heavy. So
yeah. Well, the only reason I say that is because I did have somebody come back and go, well, my doctor said I could have it. And I'm like, okay, go for it.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it, but is it
really going to help you in the long run?
Yeah, it's not going to. I bet he just meant consistency-wise, you can have mashed potatoes.
But we'll be back. We're going to talk now. See you in a bit. Hi, guys. We've already had a great conversation. Look, I'm still short.
Let me go down with you.
And we're going to go to the thrift and where we're at. Should we say where we're at?
Yeah, why not?
We're in Reedley, Reedly. Anyway, this little town. Have you been to their thrifts?
I have not been to their thrift stores here.
Oh my goodness!
And I only live 20 minutes away, and I have not been to their thrift stores.
Yeah, Connie wants me to show her the little town, but there's 4 down the road, and it's just a little town. So we'll be back, and we'll show you what we got.
Yeah.
Hi guys, so now we just got back. This is the mirror. This is the camera here.
Okay.
We just finished eating, and I've had a wonderful time because I got to go to the thrift.
Woo-hoo. Yes, we got to go thrift shopping to several stores.
I found some good stuff.
Me too. I got some workout pants. Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome. Anyway, so this is what I was talking to her about, how how it is mental, especially what we look like, okay? And when I first saw Mila, I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? Because you're skinny. She has thin legs and a thin top of body. She does have a little tummy, but it ain't even that. I mean, seriously?
I don't know what angle she's looking at, but it's not little.
Okay, but see, that's the mind thing playing games with you. What I want to emphasize right now as we're talking is that it's like the only one that you look at. You look at yourself in the mirror all the time, but what are you really reflecting? What's that reflection coming back and showing you? Like, in my eyes, I see nothing wrong. In fact, I wish I had them legs, right? I do. Honestly, I do. I don't see an issue at all. Okay? So your reflection, you see issues. You see what you need to, improve on. And same thing I see. I mean, what do you see when you see my reflection? What's bouncing back in your head?
I see that you're perfectly fine, perfectly amazing, and that there's nothing wrong with you.
Okay, and I want to receive that. I don't want to just hear that. I want to receive it. Okay? And I want you to receive what I'm saying to you. Actually, when I first saw you, I because of your videos, I was expecting a bigger person. Okay? I know that my hips are large, but from last year to this year, you didn't meet me last year. They've reduced, but they're still large to me, so that's what I focus on. What you focus on is your stomach.
Yeah.
But me coming on the scene for the very first time, and you coming to see me for the very first time, we're not seeing what you're seeing up here, what I'm seeing up here. I'm thinking, okay, she's looking at my hips, she's probably thinking, they're humongous, but that's not what she's thinking.
You know what I thought?
What?
Oh, I love the red lipstick and the blue eyeliner. That's the makeup artist in me.
That is what we need to focus on. Always working towards bettering ourselves in health, in playing more, because I call it playtime.
Right.
And we haven't had our water yet.
Yes, getting our water in.
And
right
getting
here.
our water in.
Cheers.
And that's going to make you just who you are and who you've become. If your size gets smaller, fantastic, wonderful. Connie and I were talking this morning as I was driving here. I was telling her, it's funny how our bodies fluctuate. When I exercise more, my weight seems to go up because what is happening, and your muscles are being torn, and so your body is swelling with fluid to protect it. So your body has to store that fluid, and so that's what you're seeing on the scale. But then as soon as I feel myself getting smaller, people say, "Oh, you can't feel that." Yes, you can. You can actually feel the clothes, looser. Well, that's you getting smaller, not so much paying attention to what the scale says, because the scale can lie. It's a liar.
It's a love-hate relationship with that scale, that's for sure.
But that doesn't mean not to focus either, because I told Connie, the reason I am a daily weigher, but the reason I weigh myself is to focus. Okay, I don't want to go any further than, if I know that I've exercised and I've eaten right, then the scale can say whatever it wants to say.
Okay.
But if I'm messing up, or I messed up, then the scale is going to be honest.
Right.
But I have to believe that what I've done, is going to come out in the long run. Mm-hmm. On my body, on me.
Right.
Not so much the number. Okay, so what were we talking about earlier about sizes?
That I tend to focus on the numbers, and you don't, as long as it fits right and it looks good.
Really, I can't. If I was to stop and pay attention that I'm an 8 and 10, but not every 8 and 10 is going to have a big booty for a pair of pants. I'm just saying. Mama got some booty. You have to admit that.
Yes, she does. she's bootylicious.
So I look at the pants, and if it's like that, you know, the back of them, I'm like, okay, Mama's butt's not going to fit in there. But if the line is a little bit longer, then Mama's butt's going to fit in there. And of course, my waist is not large.
Right.
So it's hard to fit me. But I don't go always by the number anymore.
I think because for me, who's been stalled out for 2 months, I've been in the same 5-pound range back and forth. I'm trying to look really hard for all the different non-scale victories to keep myself motivated, to keep myself on track. That I tend to look at clothing size and things like that. And so I can get a little discouraged when, you know, I see that other people are in a different size, but maybe they're...
That comparison again.
I know. And it kills us because I tell myself, don't compare your journey to anyone else's, but...
Hey, my hair looks brown.
But the weak part in me does. And I know it's wrong. And
that's all of us. I see people that are especially at the beginning. Oh, my gosh. The beginning of my journey was... I couldn't give up, but I didn't know what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
You know? And I didn't lose weight.
That's
even
what I
Connie
felt.
says, you've had gastric bypassing. I think you lost faster with the Atkins. And it was true. I had lost faster with the Atkins. But I didn't know that all those carby foods were making me go up or stay, you know, at 230 pounds instead of bring it down.
Yeah.
So it's a learning process, but thank goodness that we have people here that are willing to share their journeys.
Oh, I'm very thankful for you. Very thankful for you and the community. I know for a fact that I wouldn't be as successful as I am without the community, without encouragement from my accountability partner, without encouragement from other people. It's crazy when I hear people tell me that I inspire them. I mean, me? Like, what do I have to say that could actually inspire somebody? And I never thought that.
You don't think that if someone's to see you and you've already lost 90 pounds, and to you it's a long period. But for us, that's a short period. You know? I mean, I would have wanted to have lost 90 pounds in how many weeks?
I've lost 95 pounds in 10 months, and I guess the part I focus on is that I've only lost 45 in 6 months off lap
There
band.
is no only.
I know, but that's the part of my brain that I struggle with. That's my hang up, that I think I see other people that are further along, and it's like, no, don't compare yourself. But it's hard because I know that, you know, I haven't been where I should be with my restriction and just kind of stuff with the doctor, that it's like, okay, I tell myself, accept what you've accomplished and not what you haven't, but then I'm afraid of becoming complacent. And so it's a back and forth battle with my brain every single day.
I think that if we really learn the lifestyle, you can't get complacent. Because you're going to have that lifestyle to always go back to.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's just, I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, once you learn the lifestyle, you know what you should order at a restaurant. We're at a restaurant. We know what to order. I mean, you know, it wasn't that difficult to order something and still keep it in our calorie range or whatever, you know. So, anyway, I don't want to make this too long. It's already 9 minutes. So, I'm going to have to say goodbye.
I'm going to get sad, but I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out to meet me and really embracing me. Without even knowing me, you really did embrace me. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We got to take a picture. So say bye.